Gail, welcome. Thank you for joining me.
Thank you.
Gail is here to share her story with us on Qigong, Spring Forest Qigong. So, Gail, I would love it if you could please tell us what brought you to Spring Forest Qigong.
Sure. Thank you, Sue, and thank you for the lovely welcome. And I mean that from my heart. Last fall, I think it was November, just a little over a year ago, my knee started hurting, and I do a lot of things around the yard, the house, and everything like that. And I like to do sports activities with my dog, and I like to do agility. And I was headed over to the practice, and my knee really hurt. And I thought, oh man, I'm not going to be able to do this. And so I stopped at the pharmacy, and I got the best knee brace that I could find.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And I put it on in the vehicle, and I thought, oh, well, that's better. That'll help. That'll keep me from hurting my knee.
Mm-hmm.
And I got out of the van, and I put my foot down on the ground. I was like, oh no, this isn't going to work. It just felt like it was going to crumble under me. My leg was just nothing. So I just sat out and watched and drove home and laid up, and I said, I'm too young to be feeling this, so I don't want to be like this, and I don't want to be wearing knee braces. And I know, I have lots of friends around my age and everything, knee replacements, all sorts of injections, drugs, surgeries, you name it, and on and on and on. I was like, this isn't right. I want something else. And my back had hurt me the year before, and I had gone to an acupuncturist, and the acupuncturist was really very good. She wouldn't tell me more about what she was doing and why it worked or anything, but I was curious and I read up. And so in the back of my mind, I knew there was another answer. And so I got on the internet and I just started searching, and I didn't find Spring Forest exactly right away when I started looking. I found several other links, and I thought, oh, Qigong, that sounds really good. That sounds really interesting. And then I was on a Mercola site, and he was talking about something about joints and that sort of thing. And he has his own little program of things that he likes to recommend. But I love to read the comments because, that's like when I'm talking to you, I can relate to you. I can, face to face. They're not selling me anything.
Yeah.
There's nothing for them to gain in it.
Yeah.
And I saw Spring Forest Qigong come up.
Mm.
So I saw a few things come up, but Spring Forest came up more than once.
Mm-hmm.
And everything that was said was positive.
Mm-hmm.
So I started researching it, and I was like, yeah, everything that I'm reading sounds really good. This is exactly what I want. This is what I want. I want to feel good. I want to be able to help, not just myself, but boy, if I could help my family and friends. And that's like a dream come true, right?
Hey, yeah.
Yeah. So I started on Master Lin's site, Spring Forest Qigong. There's lots and lots of videos. He's got a YouTube with lots of videos. And on there, you can see the exercises. So I started doing them. And I immediately started seeing results and was able to just somehow make the connection. And the pain, I had swelling in the knee, redness, swelling, tenderness. It just started to disappear. Just went away. And I never had to wear this brace again.
Awesome. After how long did it take you before you started to see results?
Days.
Really?
Not even. Yeah. I didn't know what I was doing. No clue.
Yeah.
But it's good, better, best.
Right.
So that's the truth. It is. It's good, better, best. And the more I studied about it, it was like Qigong is like acupuncture without the needles. My husband said, wow, this is really amazing. Can I do some of these exercises too? So he started doing them. We don't go to a lot of parties, but we were invited to a dinner party, and she looks at me, she goes, wow, did you do something to your face? your skin looks so nice. I'm going, no, it's, I mean, a lifetime in the sun, it just doesn't improve overnight. But yeah. And so they both started talking to us, and he's like, I think I want to start doing that because it helps you mentally, emotionally, physically, in all sorts of ways in your life. So, like for example, I told you I started it because I went to do agility with my dog, and my knee was feeling like it was going to totally collapse out there on the field, and I felt so much better, and I kept doing stuff with the dog. And this year, my dog's gotten all sorts of titles, accolades. They're just throwing it on. She's just fantastic. I took her to an agility trial, and I think I put it in the gratitude thing.
Yeah.
That she did so well. She typed like 3 titles in 2 days. 3 titles.
Wow.
That's just amazing.
Sounds like your dog's benefiting from Qigong too.
She has. She has. She really has.
How often did you practice, Gail, when you first were getting started? Did you practice every day, or did you just do it once in a while? Or
I did every day. Every day. Every day something, yes.
Yeah. And for how long each day?
That varied.
Yeah.
The shortest is just a few minutes or a 10-minute session. I love your morning mojo. If I get really busy, I'm like, I did it. Yeah. I can do that.
Yeah.
And but the longest when I had things I wanted to work on would be sometimes a couple of hours.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome. Good for you. That's amazing. That's a fabulous story too, how you felt it kind of radiate out into your life and other people noticed.
Right.
Yeah, that's beautiful. And that your husband joined in.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's wonderful. How did you find the Energy in Motion group?
Since there are thousands of different systems, I wanted to study with other people that are on the same page as me, that are looking for the same things. And, we have a common base that we're working from. And when I continued to search on the internet, and I was like, wow, Facebook has so much stuff. And so every time I saw Spring Forest, I was like, okay, join that group. Join that group. And that's how I found you.
Just off Facebook?
And just off of Facebook.
Okay, yeah.
And then you put out that thing about doing the workshop, doing the weekly meeting thing. I was like, that's perfect, because that's what I would like to do locally, but there isn't a local group that does that. And so I thought, that's perfect. So there I am.
Awesome. And how do you like the Energy in Motion group?
I really like it. And I really like that I can ask some of my questions, and some of the other people have wonderful questions.
Yeah.
And just slowly it helps you build your knowledge. And I find that very helpful. And then the ability to network is a good thing, because I'm not going to Spring Forest Qigong headquarters. I mean, I would love to jet around all over, but that's not happening. So being able to do it online is fine. It's great.
Yeah.
Next best thing.
Yeah, nice.
So I think what you're doing is great.
Yeah, no.
Cutting edge. Perfect.
Thank you. Yeah, I think so too. I'm really happy with it. I find it so fun. And I love hearing people's stories so much because they're so inspiring. What is your goal with Qigong? Are you looking to attain a certain level, or are you looking to, what would be your goal with practicing Qigong now?
My goal is to continue to improve and my lifestyle, health, and I'm seeing the results, having to do more of it. And since it's rewarding, it pays for me to do that.
Did you have some photos you wanted to share?
Yeah, I do have some photos I was going to share. So this is our dog.
Yeah.
And I don't want to see if you can see my mouse. This is what our vet said was likely a mast cell tumor on her leg.
Yeah.
And that date on that photo was April 14, 2017. So I followed my vet's advice. I have a homeopathic vet that we use. And we didn't do surgery, we didn't do needle biopsy. Those are the standard processes. We did a homeopathic remedy, and I also did Qigong on her.
Yeah.
See, so this is the dose, what I gave her, the homeopathic remedy. This is the initial photo.
Mm-hmm.
This is 2 days later.
Mm-hmm.
This is April 18, 4 days later.
Wow.
It actually took a month for it to completely go away.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely no trace of any tumor or anything.
Wow, that's amazing.
I did sword fingers, and actually it was moving of a small universe, I think, was most helpful.
Yeah.
I was so happy.
Yeah.
I was like, whoa.
Yeah.
I was so happy.
That's beautiful. That's awesome. I love it. Similar to my story, because I had a sore hip and I found Qigong the same way you did, really. And then I just noticed all these other benefits spill over into all these other areas of my life. So it was just, let's keep going with this and see what else can happen. And
Right.
So it's kind of funny how we come to it. And then also interesting how we stay with it, because it's not the same reason. Thank you so much, Gail, for sharing your story with us. I really appreciate it. I love having you in our Energy in Motion group. It's fun to see you each week.
Yeah, it's fun. Thank you. Thank you very much, Sue.
You're welcome.
It's been a pleasure.
Have a wonderful day.
You too.